Oh, hey babe, how was your shower? Yeah, I'm just playing some games before bed if you wanna join me. Yeah, come on. There's plenty of room on the couch. Just snuggle up. Sorry if I start rambling and stuff. You know, when I play games, I kind of just start going stream of consciousness. I'm playing Sonic Mania for like the fifth time because no matter how many times I beat this game, it's still really good and it's really fun. And I just beat the first act of the first zone, Green Hill, so you've missed almost nothing. And I'm playing as Mighty this time because I like Mighty, and this game has five different playable characters, six if you count Sonic and Tails together as a character because you can do that with that pair. Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother with the bonus stages because it's not Encore mode. I'm just doing normal Mania mode, and the pinball minigame for the bonus stages in Encore mode is fun, and you can actually get stuff that helps you in your run. And the Blue Spheres bonus stage in the normal game sucks. And no, it doesn't suck. I'm just really bad at it. The Blue Spheres game is fine, honestly. I'm just the worst at it. And also there's no reason for me to play it since I've already beaten every level of it to unlock everything. I just got hit there because I was a dumbass. That was totally my fault. I totally would not have gone through with beating every stage of Blue Spheres if there wasn't unlocks tied behind it, but I wanted to unlock everything. Otherwise, I would not have put myself through that. Would I even... Oh, I got a ring for the UFO game. I didn't even know that was there. I've played this game 5 times and still never gotten all the Chaos Emeralds, because I'm bad. I'm trying to remember, though, what was it that I unlocked by doing all the Blue Spheres? I think it was like it was the level select is what it was, not debug mode. Debug mode was a different thing. Yeah, it's weird to have a level select tied behind an unlock and not just something you get for like beating the game the first time. But it's sort of like a Easter egg, maybe not the word I'm looking for, but it's reminiscent of the old like Genesis Sonic games where that's how you would unlock the level select. So I don't mind it because Sonic Mania is sort of like a love letter to old Sonic. And there we go, I got the Emerald. Maybe I'm not that bad at these bonus games. Yeah, but having the level select is nice because then if you're like, I want to play Oil Ocean Zone or I want to play Stardust Speedway Zone, you can just do that without having to beat the rest of the zones that come before it. Here we go. I'm already at the boss. The second boss of Green Hill Zone. I already beat the first boss. Well, you were in the shower. And I just got hit because I'm dumb. This boss is not difficult, but it's kind of slow. I mean, I'm sure there's some kind of speedrun strat to like zoom past everything, but I don't know what it is. I'm just some dumbass playing video games for fun. There we go. That's the boss. I say it's slow, and then I'm done with it in like a good 20 seconds. But I like this game. It's a fun game. And that's why I keep playing it a million billion times. And now we're on to Chemical Plant, which is one of my favorites. Oh yeah, skip cutscene. We love a game with a good skip cutscene button. Let's go. And yeah, Mighty, I don't think I've played through all of Mania mode as Mighty yet. Because as much as I love this game, I didn't buy the DLC for Encore mode until pretty recently. I just fell, and that might have some problems for me later when the water starts filling up. Yeah, I didn't buy Mania mode until like a month or two ago because, well, for one, I just wasn't playing Sonic Mania for a while, and for two, I thought it was more expensive than it was. And then I started getting back into this game, and I'm like, I want to play the other characters and the other mode. How much is the Encore mode DLC? And it was like $5. And I was like, why haven't I bought that already? Take my money now, please. And then I thrashed through all of Encore mode in like a night or two because this game is so good. Okay, I'm actually out of the water segment pretty early, so that was not a problem for me. I saved it because I'm so skilled and good at games. Oh shit, here comes another one. Oh shit, well, I got squashed is what happened to me. Here's an opinion that I have about Sonic games in the year 2021. When did this game come out? It was like, I did it again. That's ridiculous. This game came out like 2018, right? I think insta-kill traps in platformers like this are dumb. And I feel like they made sense in arcade games only because those games were designed to like have you lose lives as fast as possible so they could like eat up your quarters, and that's how they made a profit. But in the early days of game design in like Genesis Sonic, when they were still figuring out the difference between console games and arcade games, they had a lot of those cheap like insta-death things because that's just what games were. And even though you weren't putting in your quarters to play games anymore, game developers were just used to designing games that way. You can tell I'm a game design student, can't you? Because I'm fucking rambling about the history of insta-death traps in Sonic games. But yeah, game designers were just used to making games that way, so stuff like that was the norm. And then that was fine because it was the Genesis days. Kids had like one game to play, so having that artificial like replay value, or not replay value, but that artificial length extension was kind of okay. But in the year 2018, when games are more available than ever, and we just want to play Sonic, those insta-death traps have no reason to be there, because it's like, even modern game designers will even tell you that like the live system is like a remnant of the arcade games to get you to a game over so that you have to put in more quarters, and stuff like that isn't commonplace anymore. And even like Super Mario Odyssey, like Mario, the most popular video game ever, got rid of the live system in favor for just making you lose some coins when you die. And so this boss is very annoying. I gotta slip under here. I missed. But Sonic Mania still has the live system because it's like a Genesis Sonic game revival type thing. But that means that those insta-death traps are more punishing than ever because you're losing so much progress for something that's not like super avoidable. Like the rings system is fine, right? I like the ring system in Sonic because if you don't have any rings and you get hit, then you die. But if you have rings and you get hit, you just drop your rings. So there's always a reason to collect these things, whereas getting coins in a Mario game, it was like your score goes up. Ooh, that's cool. But in Sonic, there's a reason to collect a bunch of rings so that you can easily pick them up if you drop them. That's good game design. So, because it makes your player like care about this thing they're collecting a million of. But what was I saying? When it comes to, what was I saying? God, I totally lost my train of thought there. Wow, I'm sorry. Wow, I'm trying to think. I'm embarrassed. I love if I can immediately change the subject in an attempt to deflect you from noticing the fact that I was like in the middle of a sentence and then forgot where I was going with it. I freaking love the music in Sonic Mania. Chemical Plant Zone, I didn't mean to get that. I don't like that power up. Chemical Plant Zone Act 2, such a good song, and I wish I had the volume up so you could hear it and I could just show you how good this game's music is, but we're going to bed soon, so I've got it all turned down. Which is fine. These games, this game's soundtracks is on like Spotify and stuff, so you can just listen to that whenever. Just search up Chemical Plant Zone Act 2 later, like tomorrow morning or something. You'll thank me, it's a great song. Every song in this game is really good. Like Mirage Saloon, what are some of my favorites? Mirage Saloon, Chemical Plant, Studiopolis, of course, is great across the board. So many good zones in this game, so much good music. Both of Mechanical Madness themes are really good. But yeah, Sonic games can be, at least the 2D, well, no, the 2D and 3D ones can be hard to follow visually if you're not used to looking at like all these fast moving colors going by constantly. Oh yeah, and then this. So, I don't remember what the boss of Chemical Plant Zone was in original Sonic 2 where this zone came from. But in Mania, they just made the first boss, or the boss of Act 1, a normal-ass game of Puyo. And I think that's hilarious. One, because I love Puyo. If you don't know Puyo, it's this game that you're seeing right now. It's like a matching block puzzle game similar to Tetris, but more fun in my opinion. And it's another game that Sega made, the people behind Sonic. So they just, for the boss of Act 1, was just like, let's make the players play a round of Puyo against this computer. And they just did that. Like, they just put a whole nother game in their game. I think that's hilarious and awesome because I love Puyo, so I was all for it. And now I'm trying to do intricate Puyo combos, even though this CPU is not good at Puyo and will lose to me if I just run out the clock. Because it's a Sonic game, right? They couldn't like put a super hard Puyo level as the boss of a Sonic game because the people who just play Sonic are going to get fucking stuck trying to play Puyo all of a sudden. So they couldn't make it a difficult level. They just had to... And like, that's fine with me. The novelty of a Puyo level being in Sonic Mania, my favorite Sonic game, is more than enough. I'm not asking for them to do anything, make it a difficult level or anything. It's great the way it is. But yeah, this CPU is brain dead, and yeah, see, he's just gonna self-destruct while I'm doing my own thing. It's not a hard boss if you know how to play Puyo at all. And here's Studiopolis Zone, which is the one of the zones I was talking about earlier that had good music, but the thing with Sonic Mania is that I could say pretty much any zone and be correct. The music's always good in this game. They had a bunch of composers who have been like doing fan remixes of Sonic stuff for years. They were like, we're just gonna give you a job making actual music for an actual Sonic game. So they got like T-Lopes and Hyper Potions and cool dudes like that on the Sonic music, and it was awesome. T-Lopes... Was T-Lopes... I feel dumb now because I can't remember. T-Lopes might have actually been a composer that worked on Sonic. I know Hyper Potions started doing like fan remixes and stuff, and then they hired them for Mania. I don't know if that's the case with T-Lopes. He might have actually been part of the Sonic music team before Mania, and I might have just said some bullshit that's not true at all. But, Yeah, I guess maybe I'll Google that later, because now it's bugging me that I don't remember. Maybe I'll beat this act of Studiopolis and then call it here for the night. I think that's what I might do. Yeah, don't care about the bonus stages. And then this boss fight. This fight is not hard, except for that you have to be running forward the entire time. So like the momentum of my jumps is always slightly different than I'm prepared for. And I'll end up trying to jump over something and end up landing right on top of it. But this is one of the only fights in the game where they'll give you rings during the fight, so that even if you fuck up and lose all your rings, there's a chance that if you just get past a certain point, you can get more rings and fill back up. So that's good game design when you're, because most Sonic's bosses are in like a flat arena, right? So when you drop your rings, you can just pick them back up. But with this one, since you're moving forward the entire time, your rings are gonna like blow behind you immediately once you drop them. So it's good that they compensated for that and said, all right, we'll give you more rings in the middle of the fight to make up for the fact that you'll be losing your rings. Or rather, when you lose your rings, you won't have a way to get them back as easily. Game design. It's interesting. And then that's it. That's the end of the boss. So as soon as I hit this checkpoint, I'm gonna call it for the night. Yeah, let's get to bed, why don't we?